The 52 playing cards have been a staple for all sorts of entertainment, in games like poker, and blackjack, magic tricks, and more. However, they weren't always the way they are. Their first appearance wasn't on cards even, it was actually on blocks of wood, in the Chinese Tang dynasty, in the 9th century. However, it kept evolving while it was spreading, with new play styles, and new designs, in Persia, Egypt, and eventually it made its way to Europe, where it started to be printed on actual cards. Also, in Europe a number of countries adopted the idea of having symbols on the cards, but eventually the French design is the one that stuck, with the famous form factor of hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds. However, the most famous usage of playing cards is gambling, and before cards were invented, people used to gamble on fighting animals, so we have to thank playing cards, because they saved the lives of many innocent animals from people who put them into fights. Oh wait. Idiots still do that. The famous comic book superhero, the Batman, is designed to be a very grim and a dark personality, but even Batman can't be too dark, because after all, he's a superhero for children, and in order to make him more PG, the writers included a moral code that prevents Batman for going too far, and killing people, and it is embedded in his famous quote, "If you kill a killer, the number of killers won't change." Even that somehow sounds wise and badass at the same time, but it is the easiest quote to dispute. It is true if you kill one killer, but what if you killed more? I know that he means to distinguish himself from criminals, and not to slip to insanity, but come on Batman, you can do better. The déjà vu, it's a French sentence that translates to, already seen, which is the phenomenon that everyone experiences once in a while, where you feel like you remember being in a certain moment even if it's the first time you are experiencing anything like it. Some people claim that it is because of false memory, which is when you remember something in a wrong way, and some people even believe that they are memories of a past life, but a recent study in the University of St. Andrews suggests that during a déjà vu, the areas in the brain that are responsible for memory are not active, but the areas that are responsible for decision-making are active instead, meaning that in a déjà vu, your brain is actively checking on your memory to see if it's working well or not, and during that checkup, it gives you a false feeling of similarity for the moment it happens in it, much like in quarantine, same things happening again, and again, and again, and again. The hazardous materials suit, or a hazmat suit, it is a protective suit that covers the body, the hands, the eyes, feet, and respiratory system. Since it usually contains a self-contained breathing apparatus, these suits have different versions, depending on how much protective the suit is. For example, in the US and Brazil, there are 4 levels, and they are classified as A, B, C, and D, A being the most protective, used in most extreme cases of chemical damage, and D being the least protective, which is used by everyday workers that require protection. While in Europe there are 6 different types of suits, these suits protect from toxic materials, such as chemical materials, nuclear materials, biological materials, and high temperature, and most importantly, the toxicity of TikTok. I am a Bach City Box. I am usually made out of cardboard, but never with rocks. I can be a house for your cat, I can be a house for your duck, just pray the delivery man doesn't slam me in the back of the truck. Keep me away from flames, or water and a wire, because if you are not careful with me, I could start a house fire. I carry your items, but you get rid of me in a minute or two, so most of the time I am useless. Just like you too. Hello everyone and welcome back to our show, How Well Can You Remember the Answer, where we ask our contestants some fast easy to solve questions, and they have to remember as much as they can of those answers, and win a big prize. Right now it's Barbara's turn. How are you feeling, Barbara?
I am a little bit nervous.
Well, there is nothing to worry about. All right, now are you ready?
Yes.
Good. All right, now, the first question, what animals are considered to be humans' primates?
apes.
That's correct. What do you call someone between the age of 10 and 19?
A teen.
That's is correct again. Third question, what is the opposite of did?
Didn't.
Wonderful, you are on a roll. Fourth question, what the opposite of revive is?
Kill.
Correct. Now for the final one, what is the object of a verb to refer to a male?
Himself.
You are absolutely correct. That is amazing, Barbara. Okay, now, for the real test, how well can you remember the answers that you said?
Well, the first one was apes. And the second one was a teen. Third one, I believe it was didn't. The fourth is kill. And the last one is himself.
So in order, can you recite the answers?
Oh, okay, apes, teen, didn't, kill, himself.
Can you say them fast?
Apes teen didn't kill himself.
Again?
Apes teen didn't kill himself.
Again?
Apes teen didn't kill himself. Apes teen didn't kill himself.
Spread the word. Laughing is one of the most common emotions that humans express on a daily basis. It is commonly believed that it is a social gesture, much like language, even that it transcends all languages. Researchers believe that its purpose is to strengthen the bonds between potential mates, much like animals when they perform mating dances and songs to their partners. Speaking of animals, apes and even rats have been recorded doing some form of laughter. Also, laughter has lots of great health benefits. While mentally, it helps to block stress hormones. That's why we laugh at stressful situations to deflect some of that stress, and physically it helps increasing the LT and LB cells to fend against diseases. However, there are some situations where it is nearly impossible to laugh, like when you are faced with a tragedy, or depression, or when you are watching a Lily Pons video. In 1975, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier had their legendary third fight, after they came out tied in the previous two matches, and when Muhammad Ali won that match he put his name among the legends. Later in the same year, Ali fought George Foreman, another legendary boxer of that time, because people wanted to see who is the best of the best, and again, Muhammad Ali won that title and the heart of millions. And in 1980, Ray Leonard fought Roberto Duran 2 times back-to-back, where the fight took place after of some insults that Roberto Duran said towards Ray Leonard, that sparked the interest of the fans, so they wanted to see who would win in a fight between them, where Duran won the first fight, and then Ray got his revenge during the second, and in 1997, the second fight between the boxing legends, Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson, is remembered by all fans by the famous biting incident, where Mike Tyson bit the ear of his opponent, which got him disqualified and had his boxing license removed from him. But not without going down in the memory of everyone, and nowadays, the biggest boxing match is between two YouTubers that everyone just wants to see them get punched in the face. Interesting. The famous phrase, cup half full, serves as a test on someone's personality. The premise goes like this: if they see it as half full, then they are optimistic; if they see it half empty, then they are pessimistic. There are people that even see it as both, but the real answer is that no one asks about how the cup is. Everyday cups are suffering from people judging their appearances, but no one knows that this puts the cups into severe psychological trauma, and even depression. But with your help, you can help the cups reach happiness and find their voice. So join our cause, and stop cup shaming. Go hug a cup, and make a difference. In Dublin in 1952, the Nobel Prize physicist Erwin Schrödinger gave a lecture that he jokingly said that it may seem lunatic, in which he revealed that his equations showed multiple paths of the universe. However, they were not alternative paths, but instead they were happening simultaneously. Those words gave birth to the multiverse theory, that believes in the existence of multiple realities happening all at once, each in their own universe. These new universes are born from all the different possibilities, whether you chose a certain type of cereal, or a certain tie color. By choosing either, you have created a new universe where the other possibility has taken place instead. So if you think of a possibility of something happening, then that means there is a universe where that possibility is real. However, all scientists agree that there is only one universe can never exist, which is a universe where your crush loves you back.